Hello everyone, can you hear me? Just getting things set up for now. Alright then. Hopefully we can just go as long as the stream keeps up. But I started off by clearing the clan before because they ran default bases, and now we're facing a bunch of not great bases still. So I did my best, but we're gonna have to power through these guys as well. Okay, so let's just hop straight into it, and we'll just take a look at the Balloon Lagoon. And yeah, they're basically running near default bases. We'll see if we can just avoid using Graveyard today, probably. But, yeah, it's not great clan capital matchmaking right now. Alright, let's just hop straight into it. So, this is sort of like a default layout, and we'll bring like P.E.K.K.A. or like a cart or two, and then just try to push through this entry over here, and then we'll work our way up the right side of the base. I don't know. Maybe do a wizard bomb on the district hall. We'll see. I'll just play it by ear for this one. Cart. 2 carts. Archers. Rams. See if we can make some wizards work as well. Golem strat? We'll see, we'll see. We'll see if we can get some Golem gameplay in here. And then we'll just go with like this. So to start off, we'll do some cannon carts to open up, because there's some barbs that spawn inside, so we can just use those barbs to tank those opening few defenses. There's not that many gaps for any log traps. Or there are log traps over there because it's the default layout. Okay, so they actually have the default traps. Oh no. Okay, so the raid cards can just go in, and we'll just use the rams to tank for them. And we'll just try to get into this peninsula area with some archers and rage, and then go from there with the Chad bomb probably on the district hall. We'll drop the rage down prematurely, leading up to the Inferno Tower. And we'll just let those cannon cards roll their way through. Hopefully they go in for the spear thrower. Yeah, they should. I don't want them to wrap around for the multi-can, and those. That one ram's being real goofy though. But those raid cards actually got a lot of value. That's crazy. One more ram to help distract. And then we'll have our next rage spell. Actually, that raid card's actually going to finish off that crusher too, so we don't need to really rage over top of the cannons. Cannons don't have too much HP. And then we'll just rage kind of like this. Just clip the district hall. And then one more pack of archers. And we'll just zap down the cannon. I'm too impatient to wait at this point. Let's go. Ah, dang, I let those archers live. But now the wizards are going ahead and finishing the job by themselves. So they got a lot of damage everywhere. We'll finish off the spear thrower so we can deploy some archers up closer, and as long as we get these 2 rocket artilleries inside, and hopefully the Inferno Tower, I would be willing to try Golma, but I don't know, there's still a lot of defenses. That might just be a complete throw from here. I mean, what's left of the base is point defenses. I don't know how you pronounce it. Golme or Golme? Golme? Oh, Golem is such a throw. I mean, I can't Golem into the single in front of tower. The single is dead now. Golem E. Absolute best truth. Oh, this is such a throw. Okay. I think it can be done. And not no. I was thinking if I could do Golma swag spells, but that's a little too ambitious, I think. We'll bring a lot of Larry barrels. I was gonna do a Larry finish because it's just all point defenses, but I don't mind giving Golma another chance at life. I'm gonna regret this. I can feel it already. Oh, hopefully the Golma is fast enough to walk across the map. All right, that's the main issue here. So we'll do Larry Barrel and then send the Golme in for the Crusher. Easy golem finish. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. That's only if he can walk across the map fast enough. Surely he has enough. Oh, there's traps too. No, the Larrys. I don't have like any ramps to try to test for any traps. So, whatever traps are there, they're just gonna be there. My goodness, you know what? Dude, we're actually gonna time fill this. Oh no. No. Alright, we're already down a minute and he's only like a third of the way to his destination. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the first rage to just get him into the backside because he's not going fast enough. We're already at a minute 30 left. And I guess we'll drop the other one over here. And now that the rocket's distracted, we will open up the wall. And just try to snipe it with a Larry. Okay, yeah, this is not a Golme attack. This is a Larry attack, alright? Oh my goodness, that took the Golem 2 minutes with the help of one rage to go from over here to over here. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look. I think I only have one more hit on this account, so we'll just finish things up. Yeah, this Builder's Workshop, it's basically like a default as well. Let's just use carts for fun, for funsies. And throw all the spells on the river or something like that. Yeah, I'm on board with that plan. Let's try to swag all our spells. Rage, Frost, 3 cannon carts. Or do we want... Let's do 4. Bunch of giants, some Larry barrels down south. 1 over here, because we can snipe that. And then probably 1 over here while these splash defenses are distracted. And then we'll have a bunch of rams. And some barbarians. Maybe I'll cut a cart so we can have more barbs. Something like that. Actually, I don't need this many rams. I'm just doing this on the fly. Okay. 4 carts. We'll stick with 4 carts. Okay. Let's go. Do we want to start off with the Larry? No, we'll do it a little bit later. And we'll send the ram from as far away as possible because there might be log traps. Yeah, like I thought. Now our troops are going to split, which is not ideal. But we will see if we can make it work. Put up the wall over there. And that raid car should be able to finish that thing over there. What? Wow, those cars are super slow. Wait, where did I just drop that? Okay, oops. Try to just sneak those Larrys in. Am I memeing too hard by trying to swag everything? I might be. Hold on. Actually, we got the blast bow, so I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with how things have gone. Alright, let's drop our spells on the river. And yeah, I do need to dump my loot, but I'll just do that later. And we'll hop into the next account. Okay, okay, I might be trying to get a little too goofy here. But actually no, this is just a level 4 Builder's Workshop. Like, you just face so many under-level clans these days that it's just not a problem. to do stupid stuff like this. Actually, we're going full-on stupid. You know what? And then we will do mass Larrys. Okay, because there's just these giant cannons and one wizard tower that we can snipe. So, you know what? I'm down to meme a little. Or a little. How are we gonna distract this though? That's the real question. We're gonna need a lot of rams, obviously, to test for traps. Some barbs. I'm gonna need a giant to tank this giant cannon over here so we can sneak in some barrels. And we'll actually just cut a barrel so we can have some more barbs. We'll use barbs to snipe the wizard tower, I think. And then something like this. Okay. Looks like a beautiful army composition. I just need to double check there's not any other splash buildings, because I might get wiped out if there is. Alright. We'll also cut one more ram. We don't need too many. No, we'll keep it like this. We'll go. So, how are we going to get this done? So we're going to start targeting the giant cannon first, because that is like the main issue. Actually, I should have brought another giant. Uh-oh, I'm regretting this. Okay. We'll make this work. We will make this work, Copium. The Larrys, I believe. Believe in the Larry. And then one ram, open up this wall. 2 barbarians up ahead. Actually, a Tesla pops on me, so we'll drop another barrel to help out. 1 barb to clear the trash over here. Our Larrys are starting to peter up top. Then we'll do 1, 2... Unfortunately, that giant cannon might redirect on some Larrys. Or actually, it goes after the giant. Perfect. Alright, it's all going to plan, boys. It's all going to plan. Okay, and before we forget, Okay, okay. The full meme mode. There we go, boys. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, the Barb camp is actually kind of high level this, so I don't know if we can fully meme. But there is a lot of Chad value, so you know what we're going to go after. So I actually looked at this a little bit beforehand, and I already sort of have a plan. So we're going to do a rocket balloon, top of the air defense, and then a super dragon rage to try to clear a bunch of this opening stuff over here. And then we're going to try to hook our way around and try to do a wizard bomb on the district hall. Yeah. This might be too ambitious. We'll have a giant to tank the giant cannon and the rocket artillery so they don't splash on top of our wizards. But from there, we just cook up our army and see how it goes. Guess we could also try using a P.E.K.K.A. to try to duel through the giants and finish off the rest of this top side. We'll see how a P.E.K.K.A. can do. All right, we'll give the P.E.K.K.A. a chance, and then we'll need some wizards. We'll need a giant to help distract. We'll do 3 rocket balloons to clear this bottom side rocket artillery, and we'll try to finish up with hogs. I think. We'll see. We don't have that many. We don't have any packs of archers actually, but or actually I don't need the Larry. We're using the rocket balloon to tank, and we're gonna have some barbs to clear the trash on the entry. We'll have like 10 rams. We'll hold off on the rocket balloon on this hit, and. Or screw it, we'll go in with the rocket balloon. We'll go in with some rocket balloons to help clean up the left side. This is a little too memey. This is really memey. This is really memey, actually. Oh, what am I doing? YOLO. YOLO. Just go in and don't turn back. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna have to do a rage on the outside for the dragon. We'll probably do it like here. Then we'll do ram and barb to open up the wall, clear the trash. So we can start working our way in. And then once the barb dies, we shall do rocket balloon dragon. Finish off the air defense. The air defense isn't next to anything, so it's not as good chain value. And then drop the rage spell over here. Oh my goodness, that dragon... Oh, apparently we didn't even need the P.E.K.K.A. Okay. The dragon's taking care of business, I suppose. And we'll just have the P.E.K.K.A. finish dueling the giants. Bruh, wait, P.E.K.K.A.s don't one-shot giants under rage? Come on. Come on, you suck. You suck. Okay. This is what the archers are for then. Okay. P.E.K.K.A. is actual trash. Ay. I thought it did. I thought it did. Maybe I was just facing low level giant before, because a lot of people don't have their giant posts upgraded. Okay. So we are here, and this is what dreams are made of. So we're going to go with the giant like so, and then rams to help tank. Defense is up ahead, and we're just going to chain down the entire world. Die. Okay. And actually the wizards, can they even kill those giants over there? We'll even give them the pack of archers. And we have 1 pack of rocket balloons. I don't know what that's for, but we'll figure some out for them. Alright, so the P.E.K.K.A was a complete letdown, but everything else kind of went to plan, so not too bad, not too bad. And we'll just... I don't know. I don't know. We're trying to finish with hogs. We don't want to always go rocket balloons against Barb Camp. Alright. Let's see. Now we have this rocket artillery that would baconify all of our hogs. But we can easily just target it because they haven't moved inside the base. So I'm just gonna say this. Normally hogs are a terrible idea against Barb Camp. But I think we're just memeing today. We're memeing hard. So we'll do... We'll have some Larry barrels because there's a lot of point defenses up here. And we'll have 2 heals for the hogs. So we'll have like 2 Larry barrels, a bunch of hogs. A giant to tank the backside giant cannon. We'll need 2 rams to open up these walls over here. But we'll bring like a few extra to help provide some tanking, especially on the backside. We can even bring like another Larry barrel for the backside, I think. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. And we'll have like a barbarian to help clear some trash. Does that seem like a plan? I don't know where we drop the heals. Definitely 1 heal over this bomb tower, but I don't know where the other one goes. But we'll just play it by ear. Let's hopefully this isn't a huge throw. There's probably still a lot of giant bombs inside the base because I see a lot of open area over here. But we've also killed a lot of the super giants, so I feel like if hogs are ever gonna work, it's gonna be now. So let's start off with... We'll start off over here and we'll deal with the rocket artillery later on so our hogs can sort of converge together. We'll do a hog to tank the air defense, or tank the bomb tower. And we'll just also support these Larrys with some hogs. So that bomb tower gets distracted by those hog raiders down south. More hogs down south. And we'll just do our first heal leading up. Oh, there's bombs! No! No, my hogs are dying! And then another Larry barrel up top. Oh, there's so many traps up there. I don't know the default traps for Barb Camp. But, hopefully we have enough with that last heal. Surely. Surely? Alright, surely. I believe. Alright, okay, we have enough. Nah, there's no... We couldn't swag the heal. The giant died too fast. If the giant survived, we could have, but, not under that circumstance. Yes, the good old hogs Barb Camp. And then let's take a look at their capital peak. So, unfortunately, against the capital peak, if you use anything but graveyard, you are just throwing. So, unfortunately, I think we're not going to throw. We'll see if we can get a 2-shot. I took a quick peek at this capital peak. So, there are 5 spaces between this clan house, or all these clan houses, and the edge of the map, which means buildings deny spawn area for 4 tiles. So if we clear this giant post, we can work all the way around the map and reach this blast bow without having to clear all these clan houses. Because there's 5 gaps and not 4, we can just hook all the way around and try to reach that backside dragon post with a giant Inferno Dragon and try to melt through that dragon and that blast bow before we really get the attack going. And then I think I'll do a pack of minions just to clear this giant post. And then we'll submit to the dark side. So let's see. So we'll drop down our graveyards on the backside over there, and then we'll have a couple giants to try to tank the capital shots. But from there, it's just spam and pray that we can get this down in 2. Yeah, it sounds like a plan. And we'll have some more barbs. You don't need that many wizards. against the capital peak, so we'll just have 7. Let's start off with a ram and a barb, just in case there's a zap trap down south. We don't want that to ruin our day. We actually pulled 2 log traps already. Nice. And actually there is a fence for those giants, so they can walk outside. And you can see, like I said, because there are 5 tiles between the houses and the edge of the map, we can now deploy troops towards that Blasphemous section. But we'll wait for the minions to finish off these giants, because when you're doing graveyard hits, you have all the time in the world, so just set up and make sure you can conserve your troops. And then we'll do... But those giants have a lot of HP, which is kind of annoying, but we'll do a giant and an Inferno Dragon. If you get lucky, the Inferno Dragon actually walks inside the dead zone of the Blast Bow and finishes them both off, but we'll have a Barbarian just in case that doesn't work out. So we'll do giant and then Inferno Dragon. I don't know, does he step up? No, he doesn't. That's sad. So we'll have to commit 1 Barbarian over there, and then it's time to go with the spam. What side do we want to spam from? I think we just spam from the bottom left angle. Yeah, because the right side angle has a lot of trash buildings, which is annoying, so we'll just spam from this side and YOLO 1 wizard up this right section. Yeah, it's sad that this is the only viable thing you can do against Capital Peak, because it's the only way you can reliably get 2 shots. That's the thing. Now we're going to do 2 there. And 2 barbs up the flank. And then just trickle our rams inside and just see what we can get. So we have taken out a huge chunk of the base. I think we can actually finish this. Let's see. So Rage Spell on top of the Capital Peak. This one actually should be possible. We finish off a lot of the trash buildings inside the base. So we're going to send some rams and some wizards down south to clear these buildings. Then we'll try to use a P.E.K.K.A. to tank the Capital Peak as well as the Giant Cannon over here. And then we'll have some wizard spam to go up this corner over here towards the Inferno Tower and try to chain with the help of a Rage spell that covers the Capital Peak and the Blast over here. We'll try to chain down all of this stuff over here. And this rocket artillery is super exposed. Do I want to drop 2 graveyards on top of this Giant Cannon? Nah, I'll try to finish off the Giant Cannon on the backside. We'll do our graveyards, probably 1 over here somewhere, and then... yeah, we'll just throw them down and see what happens. I'm tired of thinking this through. So, cut the Inferno Dragon, cut the minions. We don't need the minions, I don't think. Rage. And then P.E.K.K.A. And then... is 7 wizards enough? I think we'll go with an 8th. And then 5 barbs, 19 rams should be good. We need to calculate our spam precisely, alright? Calculate it precisely. Capital gold, are we full? If we 2-shy, I think we are full. So we'll throw it on the barb camp real fast, just in case. Yeah, I mean, if we do 2-shot, I don't know if we can, but if we do, we do need to spend it. So let's go in. Precision spam. So like I said, we're gonna start with our Rage spell to cover both the Blast Bow and the Capital Peak. Then we'll try to distract these point defenses down south with some rams and maybe like 2 wizards. And then we'll send in the P.E.K.K.A. to distract the Giant Cannon and the Capital Peak. Okay? Sounds like a plan. And then we'll do our graveyards. We'll just throw them down. I don't know. And then 1, 2. Okay. Pack out a tank. And 1, 2, 3. Get another wizard on top of that district hall. And just see if we have enough. You never know with this attack whether you have enough, but I think we're looking good. There's one giant cannon on the backside, and we have a bunch of rams and some barbarians to try to deal with it. And just like a bunch of troops moving through, so I think we're looking good, but I can never tell with this stupid attack. Yeah, I think we have it. We should have it. Okay, and then just drop the ram, and there's a zap trap and a log trap, and I think there's also a giant bomb there. Yep. And then we're just gonna crush this backside over here. Yeah, is there anything in the corners? No. Okay. Alright, yeah. Welcome to Clan Capital, 9k capital gold. And we're gonna have to wait a little bit because matchmaking always takes a little while nowadays. So 16 hits. So we went sub-perfect against this clan. Ay, ay, ay. Wait. Finding raid. Okay, and then next raid. How many upgrades are these that guy's at? At least they're a CH10, alright. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. I don't feel like hitting Wizard Valley. What do they got? Balloon Lagoon. Everything's just inside. Actually, let's hit this Balloon Lagoon with the Larries. All their splash is in this one compartment over here. So the Larry barrels can just work their way around the entire base. Yeah. We'll go with like a ton of Larrys. Can we finish with the Golme? I don't know. But we're bringing Larrys. Yeah, so it's a funny looking Balloon Lagoon. It's got all of its rocket artilleries clumped up. Not exactly sure how I want to exploit it. It feels like there should be a way to exploit it. Maybe with like a super dragon later? I don't know. Obviously there's not much on the district hall, so we're not really going to be doing any chatting against this base. But we might just do like a ton of Larrys. Now the lame way to deal with the rocket artilleries is just try to snipe them with archers. Are we going to do that? Are we really going to be that guy? I mean, they put them all together. I think we're just going to have to be that guy, alright? So we'll do archers. And then some rams. I think 5 Larry barrels should be enough. And then, yeah. Looks good. Let's head in with a barbarian to clear some trash. He'll work his way down, and we'll start with a ram. If the barbs can clear that little trash building, we can also drop another ram to test for some traps. We're a little late. No traps, please. 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 Okay, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. Okay. We're looking solid. We're looking solid. Just let the Larrys finish off that cannon. We're actually sort of petering out on Larrys because we've only dropped down 1 barrel so far. We'll let that Larry barrel finish off that cannon and then go for the next Tesla this time. Do they really not have any traps over here? There's no way. There's no way. We can't really try to test for any traps with rams on this top corner because all the rams are just going to hook straight for this wall and they're not going to really path their way up. So all we can do is pray. Okay. There is finally a log trap. I'm guessing all the traps are down south. Drop a Larry barrel down south. Apparently, we only needed like 3 barrels to get through this top section. Which is sick. Oh, that's like the first trap. Sad. Another trap. No. Not like this. Not like this. Don't do this to Larry. We'll drop the rage spell like that. Not the greatest. Actually, I think that was actually a really good rage because that might cover the second rocket artillery. Larry's dodge. Dodge. Go forth. Go forth. Oh, they're actually. Are they really gonna grab that spear thrower? Oh, they just dodged like 3 rocket shells. That's hilarious. Okay, we have 50 seconds left. We're kind of running out of time here. So we're just gonna hold on. We have 5 packs of archers. Yeah, we shouldn't have any problems with time. But we'll drop our last Larry barrel down south, and then some barbs maybe to help them out. Another 2 packs. 1, 2, 3, and then a ram to try to distract that rocket artillery. Nice. And then another ram down south, open up the wall. And then our last 2 packs of archers, we just throw them in. Oh, we actually have a rage spell left. We'll just drop it there. And yeah, this base. Okay, can we Golme? Can we Golme this? There's the Inferno Tower, which I'm worried about. Golem finish. Oh no, no. Actually, I'm running out of hits on this account. Let's switch over to the next one. Okay. Wait. So, Sun 10, 3. Up next. Golem plus Larry. We gotta deal with that Inferno Tower one way or another, guys. I don't know if Larry has enough in him to do it. So, this Inferno Tower is going to be a real pain, and he's also covered by the bomb tower, so I don't think Larry can do it. I don't know how we're reaching that Inferno Tower, guys. Zap spells? No way. Or can we zap down this section over here? This bomb tower takes 4 zaps from me, so we can zap these with 4 troops or 4 zaps. You know what, chat? I think that might be the biggest brain idea because we can zap these down, and then the golem will go straight for this multi-cannon and then this Inferno Tower, right? That might be the biggest brain zap I've ever seen. Loons for Inferno, we can't really reach it. That's the thing. There's too many defenses in the way. Okay. I think that was actually a pretty big brain 4 zap play. So 4 zap, rage. We already have the rage down leading into the Inferno. Surely this works. Right? Like surely. There's no way this doesn't work. This is a horrible idea. Alright. If I fail, I'm blaming chat for this. Frost the Inferno. No, that's suicide. No, I'm not throwing that hard. Alright. We'll do like 5 barrels and then like 3 rams or so. Okay. Believe in the golem. The golem has never failed us before. Right? So what we'll do is we'll do 3 zaps at first to zap down these 3 defenses and set the funnel for the golem. And then we will do the 4th zap to reset the Inferno Tower. Big brain. Big brain, alright? Oh, goodness gracious. Just for the record, we would have had this in the bag if we didn't try going golem. But, okay. 1, 2, 3. We're going to zoom in real close to make sure we don't misfire the golem. Bro, get in the rage. Okay, here we go. And then ram to see if there's any traps. I can't really get a good angle on that. Go. Go. You were always destined for greatness. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Should be in the clear. Then we'll drop one Larry barrel for this cannon over here. And then one for this spear thrower over here. Oh, there's bombs. No, no, there's more bombs. No, there's log traps too. All the golem's friends are dying. He's gonna be the only one left. Okay, there's actually a swarm over here. But now he doesn't have the rage, and he's gonna take like a minute to get over to that crusher. I don't know how I feel about this. How long does he take to get to the crusher? It's 55 seconds right now. Log trap doesn't do nothing to that golem. Why is he so slow? He just had to walk 4 tiles and he took 15 seconds. Nah, no way. We could have finished that way easier with anything else. But granted, we did get that 185 bonus gold, so pog. Okay. What other bases do they have? They have a builder's workshop. Once again, they have an entire section over here that's not being covered well by Splash. But I think this time we're not going to try to pull EXODIA swag. We will go with the cannon carts, because I noticed that once we sort of take out all this front layer of defenses, which we can snipe super easily with the cart's range, there's really not that much single target fire against the cannon carts. So those cannon carts can do some massive work, and we might be able to finish with some more Larrys. So that is going to be the plan. We're not going to try to swag this time, and we're going to go in with 4 carts, bunch of rams, bunch of giants, and I don't think the Larry barrels can really work well here. So we'll skim on the Larrys, and then we'll do a bunch of barbs, and we'll do like 10 rams. We'll need a lot of rams to open up a lot of compartments. Okay, here we go. Or do we want to do 2? We'll do 2 rages, actually. I don't know why I'm going with the heal. How are minions on the top side? We'll see if it's Manny's turn to shine. All right, we'll see if it's Manny's turn. Okay. Let's see. So we'll start off with cart. Ram to see if there's any like zap traps. People will put like weird zap traps on the outside for Builder's Workshop, so do want to be a little wary of that. But looks like this clan is a little bit better than the average clans that we're facing these days. So we'll drop down first rage leading up to there. And we'll try to stun reset that blast bow, or it relocks onto the cannon cart anyways. Oh no. Okay. No, we just lost our last ram. Okay, this went horribly. This went horribly wrong. Alright, but surely we can recover this. Well, it didn't go that horribly wrong. We didn't get nearly as far as I was wanting to, but we'll see. Yeah, we cleared out the front section with all the point defenses, so I think we can just go in with... How do we want to finish this? Do we want to finish with hogs? I think maybe hogs is going to be the play here. Yeah, hogs are definitely the play here. Alright, because we have pretty good pathing with the hog raiders, we can just send them to go after all these big splash defenses, and then they'll wrap around towards the backside. And they'll just hop over all the walls. So this shouldn't be too difficult to finish off from here. With some heals, we're going to need a lot of rams. We're going to use the rams to try to distract the giant cannons. We'll also have like 2 giants distract the giant cannons probably. We can distract both of them and then just send the hogs in for them. Yeah, something like that. We'll figure things out as we go. Like usual. And then 12 hog raiders. And then maybe like a Larry barrel. To mount, no way, no way, no way. We're not completely throwing today. We're throwing a little bit, but not completely. We'll do rams like so. Start on the hogs. Giant. We'll need our first heal kind of early because the hogs on the right side are sort of walking into range of that giant cannon. And then we'll just... Oh, giant bomb. That hurt. That was rude. Oh no, so many traps. So many traps. No. I'm trying to hold my heal for later, but that might be a horrible idea. Why are there so many traps? No. We've lost a lot of hogs. Okay, we can't hold it past like this compartment though, so we'll drop it like so. And just pray that Larry has our back. We have one more hog raider. Go in. I think we have enough, yeah. Yeah, no, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, okay, well, we'll just throw the zap down to speed things up. Okay, as long as there's not like 5 giant bombs, we're good. We're good. Wait, we're okay. They gonna have to walk all the way across the base too. So yeah, there was a million traps there. Thank goodness I dropped the first heal early, because if those hogs ran into all those traps at half health, they would have all turned into bacon. But we good. We good. Okay, and now, let's see, Golem Quarry. Is it time for the Chads? I hate Golem Quarry. Golem Quarry is such a hard base. I might just or actually let's look at Dragon Cliffs. We haven't hit Dragon Cliffs yet, have we? We can't really Inferno Dragon any of these. We can Inferno Dragon this bottom Dragon Post, but the other ones we can't really. We'll do a Rocket Blue on top of the Spear Thrower. And then, yeah, we'll do 1 Rage Spell over here. 4 Zaps probably on this Dragon Post that's super deep inside. But we shall see. Well, we're going to try to take out 4 dragons on the first attack if possible. We'll do 2 Inferno Dragons, Rage Spell for this right side section. And then we'll do a Giant, a Rocket Balloon, a bunch of Rams, some Barbarians, and some Archers. We'll do like 5 Barbs. Actually, there's an air defense back here. We'll try gambling with the Larry. That's what we'll do. We can't really Chad bomb this district hall though. So we'll just go in with this and see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zap that down. Go down south. Drag it down. Then we'll do ramp, open up the wall. Larry barrel in behind. And just use the Larry barrel to drag that dragon on over. So the Larries are going to be sacrificed. You might not like what I'm about to do to the Larries, but I'm sorry, they're going to have to be sacrificed for the greater good. You feel me? Or I totally messed that up, didn't I? No. No, the Larrys die too fast. Okay, and then we'll do... that Inferno Dragon can't hit that enemy super. Okay. That should be good from there. One pack of archers to finish this off. One pack of archers to clear this trash. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll try to tank that top spear thrower with the barbarian. Actually, we'll just finish it with the barbarian. And then we'll rage spell into here. And then we'll do the archers and rage spell. Try to see if we can get 2 more dragons on this attack. Space is always super annoying to deal with, but not looking too bad, I think. We might not have enough archers, actually. We have too many rams. Hold on. Oh man, those barbarians distracted that one poor dragon. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually we did get those dragons. Okay, nice. Those rams distracted those dragons for forever, jeez. And then we'll do a pack of archers on top of the spear thrower. And just try to distract some defenses, open up some walls, see what we can get with those remaining packs of archers. But we're looking pretty good. We've cleared out a bunch of the base. And we can just Inferno Dragon this top Super Dragon and then maybe rage into the last Super Dragon. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can just Archer Rage the last Super Dragon, because we also get the Blast Bow and the Inferno Tower out of the deal, so that's pretty good value overall. Gonna be a little annoying to try to cover it all, but I think I can manage if I do a decently placed Rage. Or I could just try to do double Inferno Dragon. I think I'll just do double Inferno Dragon to keep things simple. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just do double Inferno Dragon and we'll give the Hogs a heal. We'll cut like all of the archers. And we'll just try to finish up with Hog Raiders. We'll have a Giant to tank the Blast Bow, I think. Or maybe just some Rams to tank it. I think Rams are enough because we can easily target it with the Hog Raider glides. And I don't think I need any Larry barrels for this, no. There's too much splash on the backside of the base, so that's not going to work out too well. And yeah. We'll have a bunch of troops to drag the dragons up. We'll also just have 2 packs of archers just in case the dragon kills don't go to plan. That'll just be like the backup. And we'll see if we can finish off the base. Okay. Where am I from? I'm from the US. And I live in the Eastern time zone. Okay, we'll zap down this dragon post. I'll wait for it to fly to the right side so it takes less time to fly over to the top side. Okay, and then we'll do 1 bar, pull this thing out. Surely that dragon wins the battle at this point. And then we'll drag the other dragon up using that wizard tower as an anchor. Don't walk outside of range, don't walk out. Okay, good. Okay, and then we'll do Barb to tank, some Hogs. Finish off that bomb tower real fast so the rest of the pack doesn't have to get splashed. Doesn't get splooshed. And then try to distract. We'll also just use those 2 packs of archers, because why not at this point, right? want to see... there's some splash down south. We don't want to spread our hogs too thin, but... yeah, our hogs are kind of getting spread thin out here. And there's also a bomb tower on the backside, so this is not great. We'll just drop down an early heal to get the hog raiders up healthy. I did a real bad job on the hogs. It should have been a wrap. But we'll see from here. Well, I'll use the barbarian to tank the wizard tower on the backside. I think I should be fine. Got an okay split on the hogs. But those bomb towers, man, they hurt. They hurt. I only have a minute left, actually. How did we run out of time so fast? Okay. We'll just use the barb to tank the backside wizard tower. I think we should be good if there's not giant bombs. Yeah, bomb towers hurt, man. They hurt. But yeah, we should be good. Surely we don't time fail this? Actually, hold on. Wait, we have 40 seconds. This bottom hut is worrying me right now. Can the barb go down south? Okay, nice. I think he goes for it. If there's a zap trap covering this little hut, I'm gonna cry, by the way. Please? Please? Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Alright, and now... actually, I don't want to do Golem Quarry. I hate Golem Quarry. Dump gold. Yeah, am I full? Yeah. We'll just dump for the rocket artillery, and then we'll go ahead. Can I use the freeze spell for the next attack because you don't know how to use it? The way you use it is that you don't use it. That's the trick to the frost spell. You just don't put it in your army composition. Okay, and then so all the splash defenses are concentrated inside the middle section over here. So once again, I think the Larries are going to be pretty effective. They go ahead and just snipe a bunch of buildings. We'll do rocket balloons. We haven't done like rocket balloon zap in forever, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll do rocket balloon Larry zap. Okay, and then we shall have... we need a ton of rams to open up walls and also test for the Larrys, and then we'll have a few rocket balloons left over. We might just like zap this down. We'll see. It's covered by a rocket artillery a little bit and a mortar, which is kind of annoying. We'll try to work up the left side of the base. 8 Larry barrels should be plenty. Well, actually, I don't even think I need that many. We'll bring a lot more barbs and go from here. Okay. I was busy with Dragon Cliffs Day as well. 3 out of 4 2-shots. That's pretty good. Yeah. Not a lot of people can 2-shot Dragon Cliffs. So if you can 2-shot Dragon Cliffs, that's a huge benefit for your clan if you're trying to push up the leaderboard. There's not many things separating like mid-tier clans from the top clans right now because of Graveyard, but there are a few things like the District 1-shots, Capital Peak 2-shots, and taking out Dragon Cliffs. I think those are like the main things that separate clans right now. Okay. Got a little impatient on those rams. I should have waited a little bit, but that's fine. We have 7 barrels. Surely there's not that many traps down here, Copium. There's definitely going to be a lot of traps. I know that. Oh, that one Larry pulled that bomb. That one Larry just stood on the grenade for the rest of the pack to survive. Okay. Alright, and now another barrel down south. Let's... oh man, whoa, those Larrys are still going at it. Oh man. We'll do 1 Larry barrel over here. And then try to tank that multi-mortar. We could have just used a rocket balloon for that, but it's fine. Now we can set our sights up the left side, actually. I didn't expect we were going to get this far, but here we are. The Larrys are still going strong. I thought we would need more up this left side because there was going to be a lot of traps. But I guess they have all their traps in the middle over here to try to protect their rocket artilleries, which just doesn't work. Oh, just as I was saying that. Maybe I should stop speaking. Then we'll open up this wall. Bruh, we might be able to swag a mountain golem on this finishing attack. We still have 5 rocket balloons? Bruh, hold on. We'll zap this down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know what to do at this point. What am I supposed to do? We'll do 3 zaps over here. This entire base is like screwed. I'm so confused. We sent the pack of rocket balloons on this spear thrower first because the one that was going for the air defense goes after the next spear thrower. So that's my reasoning for that. And then, can we even target this rapid rocket? Yes, we can. And we'll also target this rapid rocket. Oh my goodness. Can we mountain golem swag against this base? Okay. that was absolutely violent. Oh my goodness. I don't think we can swag the mountain golem. 6 packs of rocket balloons doesn't look like it's enough to finish, but we might be able to use the mountain golem. Okay, Manny finish is a throw. Manny finish is a throw. We might be able to utilize the power of the mountain golem. Okay. Oh wait, I'm out of attacks on this one. Let's just switch over to the next one. Send Temp 3 is done, so Send Temp 4 is up to bat. Knock on wood golem. Oh, here we go again, boys. Here we go again. Here we go again. This is where everything goes wrong. Okay. Surely this works. Golem rocket balloon? I can't think of a more viable strategy in the clan capital. We'll do 4 rocket balloons. This makes me nervous I have to cut so many rocket balloons. But this is the life of the golem user. How many zaps does it take to zap this thing down? 5 zaps? Yeah, actually no, this is a super easy finish now that I look at it. Yeah, this is easy, alright? This is easy golem finish. Easy golem finish. We'll need 5 zaps though, so unfortunately we can't bring a rage spell. We're not going to bring the graveyard spell, alright. That does not belong in our army composition. Even though it probably would be the correct play from here, we're not doing that. And we've also crossed 50%, so we now know that there's only 1 Tesla left on the base, so let's just YOLO this. Golem never fails. You're right. I should stop thinking and just believe. So, we'll send the golem for this multi-cannon. We want him to go up for the army camp Tesla, go across the river, and then go after the air bombs, tank the rocket artillery over there. We'll start with the golem so we don't run out of time. Then we have to take care of this little trash building over here. And the golem, he's going. He's going. He's going after the Tesla, so things are going right. Alright, alright. Once he tanks the rocket artillery, we're going to send in rocket balloons on top of that air bombs, as well as the bottom side spear thrower. Well, actually, after he finishes off the air bombs, and I'll funnel him to the air bombs. The Jesus Rock, he's going in. He's going in. You can start with the one towards the top side, actually. Like so. And then I think we good, because it's like all ground towering defenses and a rocket artillery that's distracted, so unless something goes tragically wrong with traps and time, we should be good here. We have those minions down as well, so even if there's something in the corners, we should be fine. The Jesus Rock is going in. He's going in. $30K using 1 or 2 accounts fresh hits. I'm not sure what that means. I don't really do any account switching anymore. I'm too lazy for that. He's going in. Bro, guys. Oh wait, we have a zap. all the loons were chasing giants, and the giants was chasing the golem. Alright. Do they have a... Okay, they have a real skeleton park. Let's first bully Wizard Valley real fast. As usual, the ritual on this channel. Actually, this is kind of tricky now I look at this. This is kind of tricky. But I think I'm just gonna Oonga Boonga the hogs, because the giant cannons are away. We'll see if this works. Or can we... Is rocket loons a viable option? I hate when there's Inferno Towers deep inside the base, so we're not gonna go with rocket balloons on this one. And we'll also have a couple of rams to help distract. We'll just try to send hogs up this left side, and we're going to try to get the 2 Inferno Towers and see if we can do a golem finish, alright? That's the plan. Oh wait, no, there's a backside Inferno Tower. Wait. We'll still see if this works. Surely this works. Surely. Heals and Skelly spells and hogs. We don't use the Skelly spell, alright? We don't use the Skelly spell here. But yeah, Graveyard's hogs would just be an easy kill against this base. It's not really built for it. We'll use some rams to try to test for some traps. And we'll heal leading into that first Inferno Tower, because there's like a lot of gaps inside the base. We'll just trickle in our Hog Raiders. Then do the second heal over the second Inferno Tower. There's so many bombs! Bombs! Okay, I think we royally screwed this one up. Okay. We might default to the graveyard. Actually, this wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't great, but not horrible. Well, we do graveyard against Capital Peak. That's what I'll say. Yeah, Inferno Towers, they can be really nasty. Especially when there's bombs, because Inferno Towers will melt low health hogs really fast. Huh. It's also the cannon carts which are annoying. But I think we can just finish with rocket balloons. Shouldn't be that bad. The air bomb's kind of annoying over here. I might just straight up zap down the air bombs because that thing's annoying. I think we'll just try to finish with rocket balloons. Yeah, we should have just gotten rocket balloons. I don't know why I try to be too goofy. And we have to... I'll actually try to take care of this air bomb on the left side with like a pack of hogs. Is that going to work? Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll do 2 hogs and some rams to take that thing out, and I think we should be good. All right. You can't pull out the raid carts if the raid cart huts are still up. So we'll first drop our zaps on these air bombs. I screwed up my zaps a little bit, but we still got the wizard tower, which is fine. And then we'll do rams to try to test for traps, or there's actually a Tesla, which is actually so rude. Do my hogs have enough? Go! Get him! No! 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 Okay. They don't have enough, but we can also just clear the path, so we can reach that air bomb super easily, pack of minions, distract, and then just send in rocket balloons. Or we might need those minions for cleanup, to be honest, so we'll use a rocket balloon on the wizard tower to distract instead. Trade the wizard tower, take that air bombs out. Seems pretty good. One for that. One for that. 3 for the Inferno Tower. Take those things out. I think there is a backside spear thrower over there. Don't want to forget about that. And we can just swarm that backside Inferno Tower super easily. I don't know why I said I didn't know if I could take out Wizard Valley in 2. Yeah, this is Wizard Valley. Even if you just goof up the entire first attack, you'll have this left on the second. Hey Sen, I quit. Why do you still have mod? I actually haven't updated mod for a really long time. I didn't even know that. I'm sad to hear though. I haven't streamed in months actually, now that I think about it. Wait, let's drop down the rocket balloon so we don't waste too much time. I'm glad to see you're still around. Okay. What else is there? What else is left? What else is left? Okay, so the thing with Golem Core is that Graveyard makes it really easy, but if you don't use Graveyard, it's a nightmare. But I'll see if I can get away with not using Graveyard. We'll try to do a Chad Bomb, top of the District Hall, rip through all of that, and then see from there. We'll do... Alright, I think I have a plan. Chad Bomb this, then we'll do maybe 2 raged rocket balloons on this, go after the rocket artillery afterwards. Then we'll see. We'll see though. Believe in the Chads. There's just not really great wizard value elsewhere other than the District Hall where we have a bunch of defenses around it. Other than that, there really isn't anything. Which sucks. Then we'll do archers. 2 rages. And I think we'll do 2 rocket balloons to try to blast through the blast bow, go after the rocket artillery. How much HP does this have? Oh man, that has a lot of HP. How much does my rocket balloons do? We'll need 3 packs to blast through this thing. I think that'll be worth it? No, it's not worth it. I think something like this. Hmm. Yeah, we'll go with this and see how far we can get on the first hit. I don't know, man. Golem Quarry with all the defenses is nasty. But we'll try to make this work. 1 pack of archers. Do I want to pre-use a ram? I doubt anyone's trapping this structure, right? Yeah, I don't think anyone would do that. Don't think that many people are crazy enough to do something like that. Then we'll drop the pre-rage leading into the district hall. So we can just easily blast through all this with archers. Then 2 packs of archers. 3. Then ram to distract. Open up the wall as well. One, 2, 3. We'll also use a barb to try to snipe that spear thrower. Can we snipe it? Okay, nice. And then we shall go. We're gonna have to open up this wall over here actually, so the rams go inside, as well as this wall. 2, 3. And maybe another, we'll just drop another ram to be safe. Nice, not too bad, not too bad. And then we'll drop down next rage like so. Oh, I just dropped down too many packs. I was trying to drop 2, then I dropped 1, and then I dropped 3. That was bad. Okay. But those archers actually got a lot of value, pulled a ton of traps, and had like 5 rocket shells shooting at them and dodging them all, which is pretty funny. 1, 2, 3. Oh, those rams are going in for the archers. I thought the ram was actually going to wrap out, but that's fine. Then we'll try to pick off 2, 3. Just distract for those archers so they can grab a little bit more, but we're not looking great. Not looking great. 2 more packs of archers. Try to see what we can snipe at this point. And then this. Loons above. Yeah, that was my plan. My plan was that I was going to clear this backside so I could snipe these 2 defenses with rocket balloons. But... I think, yeah, no, Golden Quarry is too annoying. Alright, abort mission. We'll see if we can recover with just graveyard spam. I don't see a way out of this. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. We got ourselves into a rut. And this is the only way out. Giant. Hog's Graveyard isn't going to work well with the rocket artilleries, I don't think. It's happening. I'm sorry. I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers. But it's going to have to happen. Hog Graveyard better? We haven't done Hog Graveyard, to be honest, but there's Crushers left, and that makes me scared. I'm sorry, boys. We might not even get this, to be honest, because there's just so much left. I'm sorry, it's happening. And we'll do our graveyards on top of the multi-mortars. I don't think we can even get this. Yeah, Golden Core is a tough base. You usually don't want to goof off too hard. Try it back here. Do we have those? It's gonna be close. Gonna be close. Rams, go ahead. Go forth. Oh man, there's a lot of barbs there though. Okay. No. They don't have, there's not enough barbs though. Alright, I think we screwed this up. We should have just gone Golem. No, I sacrificed you guys for a fail. No. Go. Get him. No. Alright. Sag. Yeah, you usually want to do both attacks graveyard, but we'll finish off with the Golem hit. We'll try to recover some subs. Just vomit everything down. What happened with that guy? Spam. Alright, we're done with this one. And now it's time for Send Temp 5. Down here. No, I was already out of hits on that one, so no issues there. And then we go after next phase, Skeleton Park. Need something memeier than Golem for that. Mass Barbs, Manny. We'll see what I can cook up. Actually, boys, this might be a base for Manny. Look, all of the Air Splash defenses are sort of grouped in this middle section over here. I'll try to make it up to you guys, alright? Try to make it up to you guys. Alright, we're oh no. Am I really gonna promise Manny after looking at the base for 2 seconds? Seems like a horrible way to go. But maybe, just maybe. The real question is how we're gonna get to this middle compartment. Are we gonna use a Golem into Manny? How memey are we feeling? Pray for Larry. Larry can work. But Larry's already had his chance multiple times this stream. I think we go with Manny. He's been sitting in the barracks for too long. Ever since my last video. Or 2 videos ago. Yeah. We'll go with... Obviously, probably a strategy involving 2 rage spells. And then... I'm actually strongly considering just using a Golem to try to punch through all this. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. You know what? I got it. I know the plan. P.E.K.K.A, Larry Barrels, bunch of Rams. Okay. And then this seems like a plan. Or lack thereof. Surely the Golem's gonna go the right way. Just drop him down, send him over the river, and just pray. Surely. There's no way this ever goes wrong. Alright, I don't want to hear any dissent. YOLO. Alright. I mean, there's no single target defenses besides just a couple on the backside over there in the minion hive. So if there's ever a time for Golem, this is it, boys. Tesla pops on me. But as long as we get that little hut, we can send in the Golme. And he will answer our prayers. Send in Larry Barrel over there. A ram to tank, and then a P.E.K.K.A. to go ahead and just rip through that compartment. If the P.E.K.K.A. starts walking down, we're going to have to zap the hut. No good. Then we can send in the Rage spell. Oh no, no. Go for the Wizard Tower after. This was what I was afraid of. Okay, he knows what to do. It's a smart Golme. Okay, but the rocket artillery didn't go down. Bro, how is he almost dead? There was like nothing on him and they're all like under level defenses. What you doing, man? Can you at least get the Wizard Tower? Okay, this wasn't horrible though. This wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible. I think we might have this with Manny. Golem never fails you. You fail Golem. Okay. I think Manny can work. We've cleared out a lot of the splash left, and we can directly target these wizards. Actually, we have to open up this bottom wall over here before we can target the bottom one. But I think I'm just gonna do a cannon cart to try to blast through this. Yeah. Alright guys, if there's a single air bomb, I'm gonna be really sad, okay? So can we just pray together that there's no air bomb? I don't even know what am I supposed to do with the spells? Actually, I know what to do with the spells. Jump spell Manny. That's what we're gonna do with the spells. Alright, this is big brain strategies. Only big brain strategies out here. Oh no, there's a Wizard Tower. We have to zap this down. Okay, we can't abort. We only need 4 for that one though. So we can bring 1 jump. Alright, I'm sharing with you guys the secrets of the clan capital. Jump spell minions. If there's a single air bomb though, I think we're dead. Okay. And I think we just go for it. Jump spell minions time, boys. It's jump spell minions time. We'll zap down this backside Wizard Tower before we forget. Do our little cannon cart. And giant to try to push through this. A bunch of log traps are popping on me, but it's all calculated. We're good. Manny, do not go to that air bombs. Do not go over there, alright? Alright, we're gonna jump the Manny over the hedge. Just help him get over it. You know what? Just spam it all in. I don't know why I'm holding back on any Mannies. If there's a single air trap, we're not gonna be long for this world, alright? We will accept our fate. We shall accept our doom. But Manny's, he's going in. Oh, the reflector actually kills Manny's pretty fast. Dang. Our swarm is lessening. But I think we still have like a good 50. So as long as we don't run into any traps, we should be okay. Man, I don't think I've ever been so nervous in my life. He's going, boys. He's going. And we have a ram and 2 bars for the backside Tesla. It's all coming together, boys. It's all coming together. It's all coming together, boys. It's all coming together. Yeah. See, no one runs air traps. We did it. We did it. The Manny finisher. Alright, okay. I haven't looked at their capital peak yet, I don't think. Ew. Ew. Alright. I don't see an easy way to deal with the dragon on the first hit, but I'm thinking we're going with the Graveyard Hogs. Is this completely maxed? This is completely maxed, isn't it? Wait, why do they have level 4 Giant Cannon and level 5 Walls? Okay. Obviously, these are graveyard targets, but I don't know how I'm dealing with this. You know what? I'm gonna actually zap down the Super Dragon. Or no, that takes 3 zaps. So I'll zap down the post. This isn't something I normally do, but that dragon is going to be so toxic that I think it's going to be worth it. It's just going to be mega toxic, so then we can drop down our graveyards for the backside rocket artilleries without any problems. And I think this blast bow can be chained off the district hall, so that should be fine there. Yep. Alright, and so that's going to be the plan. I think we just go with Hog Raiders instead. And then we'll also probably have some Larry barrels down south because there's no splash. Try to make sure that we don't get wrecked by any traps as well. We'll do 1 Larry barrel and try to bring more rams. Okay. Alright. I haven't tried this before, but I have seen this done a couple times where people will zap down the dragon post. Especially if it's not maxed and it only takes 3 zaps. I think that can be an option. So also try to get some damage on the dragon as well as the spear thrower and wizard tower over there. I don't think we're gonna cap out on gold. Oops. We'll go in and fix that later if it does become a problem, but I don't think we'll get 4k on this attack. Usually on graveyard first hits against capital peak, you get like 3k or something. And hopefully that Inferno Dragon can melt through that thing. Okay. And then we shall do this. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 rams. Just try to make sure there's no traps. See? Those were traps that would have gone after the Larrys. And once the barrels go down... No! There's more traps! And once that all goes down, we'll drop down our graveyard spells on the backside over there. So those graveyards, I don't know if they're going to finish off the rocket artillery, but I just want them to be down for the next hit. Oh my goodness, they're actually going to finish off the rocket artillery? Oh man, that's disgusting. Okay. Oh no, the mic is going down. Is he going down, boys? Yeah, like I said, we were never going to cap out on gold on the first hit. Let's just spend it, though, before we do. Bro, who is doing this? How dare you? Alright, let's find something to upgrade. Let's upgrade our rocket artillery. Okay. Okay, so. I don't think we're looking horrible. But I'm not sure if we're looking great either. This is a max base with a competent layout. But if we believe hard enough, we might be able to get this done. And then that. Probably do like graveyard on Blastbow and this little open section over here. Then we'll do like wizards, then we'll do P.E.K.K.A. I don't know if I want to drop down a graveyard on this backside. I think these graveyards over here are going to go after this Blastbow afterwards. I don't think we have to worry about that too much. We'll need the P.E.K.K.A. We'll need some Rams, some Barbarians, some Giants. Maybe just one Giant and then two Barbs. And then we have to rage into the Capital Peak. Let's try to send the P.E.K.K.A. into this compartment, rip through the cannon car and go after the Capital Peak, tank that thing. We'll actually bring another Giant, just in case. And this looks like a plan. Okay, so time to pray for the spam. Like I said, we'll drop down our graveyards over here. We don't want to drop it on top of this giant cannon because it's just going to get distracted by the giant post as well as ripped apart by the wizard tower. So we'll just drop it like right here and pull some traps as well while we're at it. So just start off with wizards while they're out of range and then rage spell like that. Then start going in with the spam. Giant as well. All my wizards up the right side died? No! No, go! Go, my minions. We don't have enough. Sag. How many army space do you have? 250. That is max for CH10. Oh, but the Larrys are still going to hit that Capital Peak. How many are there? How's that Capital Peak going down so fast? There's probably like 50 there. Sag. But let's see if we can get full capital goal. We'll finish off with everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite. And like 3 cannon carts. Yeah, I mean, max spaces, they're going to be hard to take out into, as long as they have like a reasonable layout. Okay, we'll just go in with something like this. Try to use the cannon cars to take out the Inferno Tower, and then use the Golem to smash through the rest of that, and then just rage on the Golem. The unironic use of the Golem to get bonus gold. Let's see if we can get to... Oh no, that giant's gonna go down. Sag. Yep. The Jesus Rock is taking care of business on his own. What do you think the hardest district is if all the districts were max level everything? Golem Quarry. Golem Quarry is the hardest in my opinion. They should definitely increase bonus goal for capital, because that would actually incentivize people to go after those 99% instead of leaving them for their clanmates to deal with. Finding raid. Who we up against? 1764. They don't have all their districts upgraded. I think I've hit this base for a video before, so let's see if they got anything else. Balloon Lagoon looks reasonable, but it's only level 4. Ugh. Dragon Cliffs? Does it have all its dragons? Okay, guess we're hitting cliffs. I haven't done Archer Dragon Cliffs in a while, actually, now I think about it. I've been using the Inferno Dragons. So we can go back to good old reliable. So my thinking is I don't want to go through a district hall because that is annoying, a lot of HP. But if I go through the district hall, I also have access to every single dragon on the base, so I think it's actually worth it in this case. You can't wizard bomb when there's all these dragons around, but we'll just punch through with archers, I guess. Usually I go Inferno Dragons these days, but when everything's so compact like that, you can still just go with the old reliable archers. Sag. Let's see. I think 13 rams is more than enough. Or is it literally more than enough? 1, 2, 3. I think 13 is probably good. Yeah, I normally don't go Archer Rage anymore, but I think in this case it is the objectively correct thing to do, because all the dragons over here, at least these 3, are spaced out enough to where you can't zap them. Or at least 2 of them at once. So it's not going to be good for Inferno Dragons. We'll do this. Rage leading into that district hall. I don't know why that ram's going after that wall. That's weird. Okay. And then we'll just do that. 2, 3. And this is the annoying part where we're going to have to blast through that district hall with like 3 packs of archers. Or we'll finish off the air bombs real fast. Actually, we can reach over that and grab the wizard tower a little bit. And we'll just open up that wall so rams don't go after that later. Then 2 packs of archers to finish off that district hall, I think should be enough. Tank a little bit. Actually, oh my goodness, 4 dragons? Wait. This is funny. Alright, we already killed 2 of them? Okay. Okay, that was probably a dumb idea, but I wanted to try that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to use the rams to tank the dragons when you're in a choke point like this. But I wanted to try it anyways. For the memes. That was totally unnecessary, but yeah. Mm. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Just drop down all the rest of the archers and finish off that dragon. Okay. So killing 5 dragons, I mean, that's about as good as you ever gonna do against this. So where do we drop the zap, actually? Guess we can zap over here. I don't know. And then that last dragon, I noticed that it was kind of exposed, so we can hopefully pick that off with an Inferno Dragon. Send times 6. And This might be the last hit I do today, because the rest of these bases, they're under-leveled, and they're also bases I've hit before, so... Probably just do that later sometime. But let's try to make sure we don't goof up against this Dragon Cliffs. A lot of defenses are left. We only got 23%, but we did get 5 dragons. So... Okay. Then open up this wall. 3 walls. And the barbs can... So when we open up this wall, I think the barbs go back to this little thatched hut. And then I think that should pull the dragon over. It's also level 1, so it shouldn't be too hard to take out. And then we'll do a Larry barrel on the entry towards all this garbage. Yeah, we'll just try to finish up with hogs. So Inferno Dragon, we'll do like 5 rams, Larry barrel, and then a bunch of hogs. We'll also want to tank the blast bow if possible. Yeah, we do want to tank this blast bow with like a giant. And we'll go with 2 heal spells, because we're definitely going to need a heal spell over this top bomb tower, and maybe even this bomb tower over here. But I'm going to try to hold on to my first heal a little bit if possible. But it might not be possible. Depending. We'll see. We'll open up the wall over here. Open up Cease wall over here. Let those barbs clear the trash. Before dropping Z next ram. To go in. And like I thought, those barbarians walk backwards. I actually had to reset that dragon because I'm pretty sure mine would have lost. It got locked on a little too early. So I think that was a good reaction by me. And we'll do some hogs. Trickle in. Deal with this first little section over here. We're gonna need a heal spell, unfortunately, because that log trap popped. And that bomb tower is gonna do a lot of damage. Tank for the blast a little bit if possible. Okay, we're gonna have to heal really early, which I hate doing. But we're gonna have to. And then we're gonna try to stun the blast bow. Really weird split on the hogs. Hopefully they group up a little bit towards the end. Nice. The ones on the top didn't go after the spear thrower. I think we got it. The Inferno Tower is pretty annoying, but we have a bunch of hogs going through, so we should be good. Or maybe... Oh no. Am I speaking too early? I think there's enough. Cannons down. I think we have like 5 left. Spear thrower is down. We only have a minute left. I think we're gonna time fail. No. Oh, it's gonna be a time fail, I think. We don't have any troops left. I should have saved like a barb. No. No. Yeah. Sad way to end off the stream, though. Yeah, we just don't have enough time. I knew we had enough in terms of power, but we didn't have enough in terms of time. I need to save like a barbarian to start working on this little hut down here and like this little hut over here. So there's a couple things I could have done. Also, my hogs weren't great. Could have dropped the first heal earlier, but I wanted to be greedy. Once I saw the log trap, I knew I couldn't though. Think of it this way, golem finish. Alright, we'll do the golem finish. We'll do the golem finish. And we won't just do the golem finish, we'll do the golem jump finish. We'll do the golem hogs jump finish. A classic. A classic. So we're going to get the golem over the wall with the jump spell. And then get him over the next wall with another jump spell. And then we'll also get the hogs over the wall with the jump spell. It's big braining time. Oh man. Is the golem even going to be able to take the last jump spell? Bruh. Nah, there's no zap traps left, surely. I would have triggered any. Surely there's no zap traps. We can also zap this down if we want. But we'll see if there's any zap traps. I'll react on the fly if there is, but I don't think so. Alright. Okay. That'll be all for today then. I'm going to be heading out. It's spring break time, so I'll be trying to grind a lot of videos. Hopefully we don't keep getting matchmaking like this where we just run into super underleveled bases. But good thing we were able to salvage it. Thank you all for coming on though. I haven't streamed in a while, but we might be doing some more in the future.